Welcome back. Zone of the Enders 2. Orms, the second runner. It's not officially 2 yet. um, what can I tell you? What happened recently? Killzone 3. Love the multiplayer, the single player. Multiplayer keep disconnecting. So they have a 2-week deadline to get it fixed, or else I'm trading it in for Yakuza 4. Um, the last thing you want to have with a game is going multiplayer, earn a few points, then lose it because the game disconnects you for no reason, network error. Yeah, well, network error is my ass. So, we blew up this thing. And let's just say we made ourselves a gateway to take care of Anubis.
What a vast place.
This occupies about 50% of Basilian territory.
But it doesn't look like a fortress.
It's some control facility. Metatron reactions are minute.
A control facility. Then this isn't Alman?
You've come, Dingo! What's wrong? Is facing up to Anubis too tough for you?
Sorry, I was just trembling with excitement.
Well, let's get started. Come on, Dingo.
Alright, Anubis, it's time to fight. So right now you're about to take out Anubis. Of course, zero shifts gives you much more of an edge, but Anubis is still somewhat tough. Not as overkill as the previous time, because you can just teleport in his direction. It's like there's no escape. Right there, you can't escape my grasp. You can still try to run, but you're not getting anywhere. Every time you see him teleport, you can just zero shift right in front of him. That is some amazing Dragon Ball Z shit right there. And the gameplay just got much, much faster. See, even attacking with the lasers, he still tries to find a way to get, further away. But something's weird. From what I can remember, or you can all remember, Anubis used to throw lasers around. Now he just seems to be disappearing all over. Who knows? Maybe we're too fast for him. Power of zero shifting. I should have got that from the beginning of the game. It would have made it much more easier. Well, there is a way you can do that, but anyway, that's post-gameplay type of stuff. All the shit I gotta show you after. Oh, whoa! What was I saying about no fireballs? Yeah, he just drew one. Okay, well, I was speaking about lasers, not fireballs. But anyway, let's speed. But you gotta watch out. You don't want to dive into those fireballs. Now, the cool thing with our beams is sometimes we can find a way to intercept those fireballs. Or we could just use Mummy to gather some energy and block everything else. Dodging is still quite relatively easy. You do have a fuckload of Metatron, no joke. Ah, there he goes, he's firing his lasers! But you can block them all with the Mummy. See, I love this shit. This is right now Jehuti at full capacity. There is no stopping. You can try to escape, but I'll just zero shift right into you. Just like Yakuza 4 is zero shifting to America. March 15th or March 11th, wherever you're at. Yeah, that's right. I'll do better advertisement than what they've released on PSN. You guys saw those trailers, right? Kind of weak sauce. In the demo, wow. Why? You know what? I'm not arguing over this. Let's just Anubis. Something's odd.
Anubis! Oh, it couldn't be.
Dingo, it's me!
Ken! Correct, Dingo. Ken is in the frame?
Don't get angry, Dingo. This is just a form of entertainment.
You devil.
As I thought, the fake is a fake. It's so poor that it's no match for the real one.
Damn you! What?
Look, Dingo! This is the power of Auman!
This place is not Almon.
Ken?
This is no more than a control facility of Almon.
Where's Almon then?
The real Almon is Phobos. They're aiming the Urenbeck catapult on Phobos at Mars.
Noman! Are you trying to destroy Vasilia?
So what? But first, I will begin by destroying all of Mars!
Damn.
Since the dawn of history, human beings have realized various forms of energy. Civilizations have progressed with them. So where does such energy like Metatron lead our civilization?
Destruction! Destruction to end all! The universe and human subconscious are willing their own end! Stop! Take this, Dingo! Look, this is the will of Metatron. Can you stop me, Dingo?
Damage to several spots on Jehuti and the vector trap in the rear due to the previous attack.
Can we move?
Connection check. Available specs. Dash, burst, blade, grab, zero shift. That's all.
Well, more than enough to take him out.
This battle is somewhat garbage. Why? Because you got nothing. You really got nothing. And he has everything. And, yeah, spoiler alert, I'm not gonna make it alive. It's because at the beginning, I'm kind of mind-wiped, just wondering, okay, I got nothing. I got zero shift, I got a blade, I may have power slash, or something like that. So, now I gotta deal with having just that. I got no lasers at all. And you have to find a way to, well, to evade that. Of course, blocking does not work. You don't have your special block that you could do, your barrier block. And also, those fireballs are gonna be your main struck in your nightmare. I don't know if I should give you a number to skip at, because, yeah, I just wanted to leave that in. I had this HP bar burnt into my head because of the last playthroughs I've did. like, well, possibly 5 years ago. And I was wondering if I was starting off with this HP bar, why I kept having this image in my head. And it's mostly because you'll be fighting, like if you get hit just 2 times, you'll be fighting this guy with this much HP. And that's how I guess this is how I had to do it the first time. I remember the first time I played it, retrying 5 times, and the 5th time my health bar was at this point, and you know I was continuing on the fight with this much HP. So the only thing I'd really have to advise is do not mess around with those fireballs. Just dodge them on the side, and sometimes he will try to trick you into thinking you can attack him after, but he might send another fireball. But this is just a very long fight, and I wish I had the ability to, well, I wish I was able to speed up things, or if I knew how to do it on this recorder, but I still haven't tweaked around with everything. Hell, I didn't even make an annoying little intro. You guys get the reference. I'm not gonna point out anyone, but let's just say that recently I've been watching an LP, and the intro got me really annoyed because adding an intro every minute pisses off people so badly. It's kind of like me stealing a minute from your time just to add a cool little gimmicky intro that I've made. If it wasn't gimmicky, then oh well. But sometimes intros are really needed. I guess I'll have to explain what and when during... You know what, since I'm gonna die anyway, I might as well just talk about it. And sorry, I really wish I could have cut the entire thing out, but I kind of wanted you guys to see, yeah, there you go. Surprise fireball. And I'm like, fucking Anubis. Even when I own the clone of you, you still... Okay, well, you know what? Screw you, Anubis. Just fight me for real. And give me back my weapons. But anyway, what I was saying, sometimes you will need to add intros. Mostly because certain companies are going to try to take you down or take your videos down. Even though you have recorded your voices, did some editing, or did most of all editing and blah blah blah. Perfect example would be Sega. Sega, Sony, I think EA became douchebags with that, so people had to do that. And the easiest trick I could give to anyone doing an LP and trying to, you know, trying to have less trouble with that is make it maybe 10 seconds intro, don't even add music, maybe a little sound effects, as long as you don't annoy people with it, you know, don't add Britney Spears to it or any kind of fucking pop song to it. Maybe add something relative to the game, a song relative to the game, but don't make it too long. Kind of like how the intro of Yakuza is always, like the intro title screen, it's always simple, you know, some kind of a chim and then there goes the title. Simple, you know, not too long. And that's well done. That's maybe something I could try to, you know, blend in. But yeah, things just became a bit more difficult with YouTube, so you gotta cover your options. Some people don't know what consequences or infringements are, so they think they're doing right by reporting you, and then they just eventually end up losing, feeling frustrated, and then annoying you for the rest of your YouTube account existence, whatever, you know. So it's kind of like eBay, you know. At eBay, there's sniper bids or sniping bids. It's a legit technique. If you bid on something at the last minute, it's kind of counted as a sniper bid, and it's legit. But you know, you'll see a soccer mom just going, "Yo, that's not legal, you know. That's not right." And then you're like, just look at the user forum section, the help section, and then, oh, I'm sorry. And soccer moms don't have deep voices, but I cannot do girly voices. I can't. That's voice acting I'll have to do. Anyway, fight with Anubis. Right now, You just want to trade a lot of hits with him before he does his zero shifting. Don't back away too far, but just don't dive into his fireballs, because that could be the worst thing you'll do. I even tried zero shifting past its fireballs, and you can't. You just can't. Zero shift is mostly used to get closer to an opponent that's far away, but it does not have fireball invincibility, which kind of makes this fight a bit longer. I kind of wish I had every of my weapons, but since he kind of dropped an ion cannon look-alike weapon on us, we're stuck with a blade. But hey, I like this gauntlet though. See, surprise fireball. I thought I had him. He did a surprise fireball, and now he's doing his little taunt thingy. But you'll notice sometimes when he tries to attack back on me, I'll zero shift right in front of him and somewhat evade a hit. Or either zero shift back and then zero shift front. Whatever works. Well, certain times it works. And again, my HP is low as fuck. This seems to be the title of this fight. Your HP is low. Deal with it. And that's what I remembered from 5 years ago. Low HP. Watch yourself. There is no way to recover HP. There's no mummy at all, so you're on your own. Bub. Aside from that, hey, another disappointment of the recent purchase, Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Game not to be taken too seriously. Take it seriously and you'll be just like Justin Wong, making huge blog articles saying how unbalanced the game is, even though Capcom kind of affirmed themselves. So yeah, fun party games, don't take it too lightly, and single player, ending wise, it's blah. PowerPoint presentation that could have been made into a comic by Udon. I was hoping for a lot more. I got hyped too much, and this is what happened. Maybe I was too hyped. Gotta measure that hype factor, you know. That's a bit funny though, because I mean, I'm there poking Sega because they're not hyping the game enough, and then you see a game that's hyped to the highest point, like Marvel vs. Capcom 3, and getting some bad, well, getting some low feedback. Okay, getting an amount of negative feedback, not low feedback. The game is still, at its core, it's still good, but there's just things that need to be fixed, including the fucking tag button! Whoever was in charge of figuring out the controls for that game needs to be fired. Tag button should not be a hold deal. You don't hold a tag button. It's kind of like holding a button to do a potion while you're getting murdered in an RPG. Retarded. Anyway! Yes, this battle is still continuing. It's a long fucking battle. I only have a blade. And I can't really recover HP. So you gotta be careful. You gotta be patient. This is quite a test of patience from, well, this game. I mean, you fought in Hurt was a test of patience. This brings it to another level. And that's kind of cool. You know, even though I hate this battle, because I got nothing at all, it's a test of patience. And also trickery. Look at this guy with his surprise second bomb. Yeah, F you, Anubis. But this is how you fight Anubis in this form. Oh wow, for a second there I thought I was caught. Even I was shocked while playing. See, while he's doing his slashing attack, you can zero shift out and zero shift back in. But just don't zero shift while he's throwing a fireball. That can get dangerous. You have no lasers to block it or destroy the fireball, so don't mess around. Kind of like in that first fake Anubis fight. See, he's doing the fake fireball again. Is he? No, he's gone. And I can see you slashing all the way over there. I'll get away from it. And I'll come back. You know, Just like that. See, right now, you can't give up because he doesn't have that much HP. You don't have that much HP, so you'd better not slip. And he's starting to use his zero shift a bit more often while you're attacking, and he's attacking, so you just gotta balance it out. Bob and weave, I guess. Bob and weave. And don't get baited into dashing on his fireball. But like right there, he was just standing there. So alright, I'll take the free hits. Let you slashing in midair. There you go, free hits. And I like how sometimes zero shift will make you teleport right behind him. Always a good thing. Cause you know, he'll just take your attacks without being able to retaliate. But blocking or doing anything of such sort will result in you dying. Most of the time. Don't even try to block that fireball. I tried the first time, didn't end well. This is not a Street Fighter situation. Oh! Wow, I'm going on multiple segues. You know what? I'll keep those segues for a vlog. This time, it is time to end you, Anubis. Give me the Metatron. Not the Megatron. Right now, he's still disappearing like crazy. Not much HP left. You just need to hold on and do what your brain have been doing or has been doing for the last few minutes. Bob and weave that pattern into your brain, you know? And don't get caught by the surprise fireballs. And this guy is trying to block my attacks at time. It's quite dangerous if he does, because you know he's gonna try to retaliate with some kind of an attack or a chain of attack. But I like that I can just, you know, zero shift through one of his physical attack and then attack him from behind. That is quite overkill. See, I'd be tempted to see if I can use zero shift in two-player battle. That could be interesting. Oh yeah, guys, I pre-ordered Yakuza of the End. I am definitely going to show you guys a part of the game. I can't really LP it because I don't know Japanese. Ah, game over, motherfucker. Game over!
Anubis is disabled for battle.
Ken, Leo, are you all right?
Yeah.
Ken! Ken!
Dingo.
I defeated Anubis. Are you hurt?
Everywhere.
I'll ask for aid. I have some wounded. Can you pick them up?
I'll send a ship immediately. Dingo, I think that's your name. I have to let you know this.
Know what?
That frame, Jehuti, is programmed to blow up at the core of Almon.
Leo already told me about that.
The programmer is one of us. One of our comrades named Alan. He added the program to the Ada system.
Why?
Just in case, for fear that Bahram might capture Jehuti. If they take Jehuti into Almon, Jehuti will blow itself up. We expected that the energy could interrupt Almon's startup process.
That's sneaky.
But we thought of it as a last resort. If we could, we'd rather get Jehuti back.
Why did you abandon it on Callisto?
It was Leo who hid Jehuti in Callisto. If Bahram captures Jehuti, Jehuti would blow itself up in Almon. He hid Jehuti and tried to stop Almon by himself.
I see. So you mean Jehuti doesn't need to blow up anymore? If so, remove it now.
It's impossible. Just in case Bahram tried to remove it, we added it to the nucleus of the system.
There must be another way to stop Alman. We don't need to blow up Jehuti.
In case of need, Ada will start up the explosion system automatically. It's programmed to do so.
That's nonsense.
If Alman...
Wait.
Fitting end. But not really good enough. I have to destroy you. Next video, though.